Okay, non-spoiler review for Fantastic Four. I think that the movie was very, very strong. I think that a lot of people went into it thinking that it was going to be a lot more of an action movie, maybe even an action comedy. But I'm actually very glad that they stuck to the family aspect that has always been the strongest attribute of the Fantastic Four and their mythos, where it feels like they genuinely are family. They do care for each other, and I think that the actors that they picked for the movie really do a good job at that. They even kind of have like a family offset, like whenever they're doing like interviews. So, I mean, they got that. I think that one thing I want to immediately praise, besides, the family aspect, is probably Silver Surfer. I'm not going to say anything about what they do, but she is a very interesting character. It makes me want to know more about her. I don't know how much more we'll be able to know about her because Doomsday is slotted to be, some point later. And there doesn't seem to be anything Fantastic Four related before that. But I do like her characterization and how she rubs off on the main villain also is very interesting. I think that their dynamic is very cool. I wish I could have saw more of that. Two things I do not like about this movie are the fact that I guess I don't like the fact that Reed's characterization was done really weirdly, where the movie kind of shoves down your throat that he is the smartest man in the room at all times, yet he's the one consistently making the dumbest decisions. I get that that's the point of, the movie and whatnot, but, I feel like he makes a lot of decisions that are just objectively stupid, and it kind of gets on my nerves. I guess also I don't like the fact that they underused The Thing and Johnny. They both have their moments, but they were very much underused compared to Sue and Reed. I get it, but I also wish that they were used more. This could be biased because I do like Human Torch more than all the other members, but I mean, come on. I'm glad that they didn't change Johnny's personality. There was a lot of articles before the movie came out, and it really made me nervous for this movie that Johnny would be way nicer, but I'm glad that he's allowed to be a jerk, but he's also allowed to show his caring side. That's always been his greatest attribute as a character, where he acts stupid, but he really does care at the end of the day. And I really do feel like this movie could have been better if they just focused on all of them collectively, instead of just mostly Sue and Reed, with Johnny and Ben being supporting characters, more or less. At least what it felt like, I'm not going to keep going on forever, but I feel like the movie was a solid 8.3. I mean, it was great, but I don't think I was going to go crazy over the movie. It's still really good, though. Please watch it.